another era, another
Culture,
country, even right, another
cul-
country.
pop, pop culture from Japan.
Well, that's what I said, a different country. So let's see
Right.
when Godzilla first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This one say 1954,
Right.
but let me see if there was a book written about that. Go on. Go ahead with what you're talking about while I'm researching.
Yeah. So that's the first goal that they try to get, and as they go along, they have this scene that there's a gatekeeper, a man inside the game, keeping all kind of like an archive, digital archive of what's have happened. Like you mentioned, history. So, but the way they can retrieve those archive is not by books, or is not by music, or some sort of audio tape. It can be retrieved by like watching a movie. If you Do you remember those things? Like they went to see what happened to the creator about dating some his girlfriend or ex
Hmm.
girlfriend, right? That's the second part of the game. Yeah, so that's just remind me of what you and I or other guests have been talking about on the show, that you can you can become an observer if you become a higher frequency or higher level vibration, and or out of body experience in a spiritual awakening um, theory. So that is very interesting because it's kind of like what we're talking about here. All the movies are in the sci-fi category, and now looking back, a lot of movies, including Star Wars, it's kind of somehow have a realistic related to it in today's 2024, right?
Not just 2024, like I said, when King Kong was created in 1933, we saw it in the movie today. But a lot of people born after 1999. I'm sorry, I don't want to pick on you guys. I'm just using that as a reference point. Many people do not care or doesn't bother them when King Kong was born or even Godzilla. Does not matter. It's a great game. It's fun. This is awesome. Like I can die and come back again. Where I think in the Ready Player One, it was a one die game, right? You only die once and that's it. It's over. And one
Uh,
of the other people who was reviewing the film said, I was very confused when the players had were able to respawn when it's supposed to be a once you're dead you're out game. Anyway, that's just an observation.
Yeah, so that's those scenes I found out very interesting, and then also when they go into a different doorway, enter in a different room, become a different scene, or it's like somehow it reminds me of Disney. You went inside, let's say, a Peter Pan world, and then you'll see all the Peter Pan, or you go to the what else is there? Oh, Star Wars, the new one, and you will experience the Star Wars. So those doors that they open in each one to a, let's say, a party, zombie, or some sort of crazy ladies with a skull. So that just reminds me of Disney in our real world. It's very
Yeah, I guess you can say it too. Maybe it could be a backstory, or maybe some of those other people who like to play the role player games, RPGs. It's part of a codex that you could see. You can look at it like that.
yeah, Codex. Kodak is a photo, so it's also a film.
It is and it isn't. A codex actually is a book of what your it's a supplement to the guidebook or the rule book. You use the codex, put them together, and you can play or win a game.
Mm.
And the codex itself, you cannot do one without the other. But hey, that's a different type of game. Let's stay on Real Player One.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts so far about what we've been talking about on the
Oh, I
on the
had so
movie?
many other thoughts
You
that
were
this
looking up.
movie.
You were looking up was for something.
No, I found it,
I'm,
Godzilla 1956, and
mm-hmm.
automatically it went up to what was happening in 1956. Of course, none of us here were alive, but if you look at the
Hey, you
history
never
books,
know. I have friends born in the 40s. They might be
no,
watching.
no, no, that's not what I meant. What I mean is, the ones in the 40s maybe are not even watching this show because it doesn't interest them, which is okay. It's okay.
Mm,
Politics,
I doubt that because I see the
politics. A lot of people they'll
I see the YouTube matrix. They it's
that's
funny.
and again that's
They
not what
break
I'm
down.
talking about.
I know, but they break down to
That is not what I'm talking about.
I
You don't need to
am
go there.
I
Back
am
up.
talking about the
No,
YouTube matrix is showing where people came to watch all the videos. Let's say United States, some are Canada, some are
that's
Southern
wonderful.
America.
That's wonderful. That's not what I'm
And
talking
then
about.
and
Okay.
then
You want
there's
to stick to that point? Go ahead. Talk.
yeah, it's okay, you know. So and the age, age. If we're talking about games, do you remember if games or even movies has a PG-13 or 18 and plus, right? Yes. Did you
Yes.
fall asleep?
Go ahead. No, no. I just did not want to get into that. That's not what I meant. Let's
Oh,
stick with Ready Player One.
okay. So okay,
Go ahead.
so on the what else? So on the movie viewing, observing scenes, that is it's kind of like what Mark Zuckerberg trying to do, with the metaverse. You can go in to different offices or different setting. It's kind of like what you're putting back in your background. You can switch, you can change, you can change the house, you can change the decoration. And funny, I mean not funny, but interesting part is in the real estate agent brokerage world, there's two companies. One is EXP Realty. I don't mind mentioning it, and the other one is a Real Broker. Um, EXP is both a company are virtual now, and EXP is funny. When you have a question to ask somebody or a home office, they have it's called, I don't forget what it's called, but it's a virtual world. You have to just log in, sign up, and as an avatar, and then go to different department, customer service, technical support, or other department. So it's just like the movie, when you walk into a mansion or a house, and then there's different doorways. And the interesting part is, remember the zombie when they were dancing with, we call it ghost or spirit, right? And the the player is not fear of those spiritual or ghosts are able to find the clue. So that's I feel
Mm.
I really feel that's another hand within a hint. So it's very interesting that, because remember, I forgot the character of that big guy. He was
Hmm.
scared because he's big, right? He shouldn't be
Hmm.
scared, but he is scared of those zombie or vampire, whatever you want to call it. But the
Yeah, he
little
didn't like scary movies.
Yeah, but the little girl, which is little, okay, it's not afraid of the fear. It's not afraid of the zombie or the spiritual or the ghost, and decided to dance with, I forgot the name, Mary or some sort,
Hmm.
of the creator's girlfriend, and that's how she got the clue.
Yeah, there's a reference to that
Okay, go for
creator, and even the creator's girlfriend, and even the name. It's from somewhere.
where.
Let me find out. Go ahead, keep talking.
I need to drink something. because my cold is not fully recovered yet. Okay, so
Okay, I
I,
found it. I
okay,
found
go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
So that's in a reference to the main character from the movie The Dark Crystal. Have you seen that movie?
No,
Okay.
what is it called?
I don't think
Dark.
anybody in the audience may or may not have seen it because it's a movie, not a video game, is all I'm referencing. But it's called The Dark Crystal.